Big up everyone, and welcome to the Liverpool reaction show. After the game today, how are we all feeling? Personally, I'm going to go through exactly how I feel. Now, personally, with that kind of performance, I'm not impressed for the start. I'm not impressed with the performance whatsoever. But at the end of the day, it's still 3 points. Now, those words sound very hollow, don't they? It's just 3 points. And yet again, we're unable to get a clean sheet against a team. Even the worst team in the league can still pull a goal against us. Let that sink in, guys. Even the worst team in this league can still score a goal against us. It's just not on, is it? It's just not on. But at the end of the day, guys, we did go in there and we did get the job done. And we got 3 points and we're heading up the table. We're very slowly climbing up the table, I've noticed, very slowly. If it wasn't for the case of all the other teams around us, I mean, to be honest with you, we should be a lot further up the table than we are. Let's make no bones about it. With the signings we made, there was no reason why we should not be further up that table. Now, Rods will be back in a minute. He's just handling something, okay? So you got me in the meantime. So, guys, anyone want to say anything about the game today? Any reactions? As I say, I'm not impressed with the game itself, but I will just take the 3 points on and just move on to the next game, because that's essentially all we can do right now, guys. All we can do is just watch what the team does. As usual, he managed to fit Gakpo on the pitch, and he also took Chiesa off after a amount of time. Again, I don't think he quite realises that every single time he does that substitute, it disrupts our rhythm. Each and every single time he does that substitution, it always disrupts our rhythm. And we always don't look like a team anymore. It's kind of getting annoying, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because the problem you've got is he just keeps changing. We could be ahead. We were 2-0 up. They got a goal back. And then he decides to start changing things around instead of just letting that team get to about 70, 80 minutes, like that, and then start changing the team round. But no, our manager gets to about the 60th minute and he has to change something. He's got to make us more attacking. Doesn't work, does it? Every single time he tried to do that, it doesn't work. He brings on the substitutes. Okay, so he brings on Bradley. Okay, all right. So Bradley comes on. And then Frimpong starts moving up to the right wing. There is a couple of positives today, though. There's a couple of positives from today. Florian Wirtz got his first goal. Always good to see. Always good to see when Florian gets his first goal. And of course, Mr. Gravenberch himself decided to get a goal when it counted. He doesn't get many goals, but when he does, they always count for something, don't they? I don't think we've actually lost the game since Gravenberch scored this season. I might be mistaken on that one, but that seems to be the case. If Gravenberch is our first goal scorer, we haven't lost the game. We didn't lose against Everton, and we didn't lose today either. I mean, guys, if you actually look at the game itself, Florian Wirtz should have had a lot more assists. There was at least 3 or 4 he put on a silver platter for Curtis Jones, for McAllister, but none of them was able to actually put the ball in the back of the net.
What's it on?
Unfortunate, but like I said, I'll take the 3 points and we'll just move on to the next game, which I'm sure myself and Rods will be doing a preview of that in the coming days, of course. But yeah, big up to Zane. That one pass he made for Hugo in the first half, I thought that's KDB-esque. Yes, you're right there, Zane. I thought exactly the same thing, that pass that he did. But unfortunately, Hugo couldn't take advantage. It's unfortunate because if we look at how many goals Florian actually creates for us, he should be on a lot more assists than he is. How Salah managed to get the assist record with Núñez and Diaz as his goal scorers, I will never ever know. That's just a testament to how good of an assister he is. But yeah, I just expect good things now from Florian. Now that he's got his first goal, he's got that monkey off his back, as they say. We'll just see how he gets on from here. But yeah, pleasantly very surprised, very happy with the way Florian took his goal. Really was. I love Zane. Hopefully you've liked the video as well, my friend, on the way in. Do we really need to have a conversation about these goals we're conceding as well? Because we just don't seem to be able to keep clean sheets much at the moment. I think there's a conversation to be had here.
What?
Is it the midfielders or is it the defenders?
No, you're gonna put in the chair, every time, nowhere.
What do we think?
In the chair.
Is it actually the fault of the midfielders for leaving the gaps? Or is it for the fault of the defenders not being in the right places to stop them scoring? Love to hear your insights on that one. Overall, it seemed Curtis Jones was trying to get involved in the game, but he seems to be keeping hold of the ball a little bit too often for a little bit too long. And if Ant was in the chat, he'd be saying the exact same thing about Curtis Jones. And when Gakpo eventually did come on, he didn't really give us much either, did he? So I don't know what Slot was thinking by putting Gakpo on again. He didn't really do much when he came on. But we all know how stubborn Slot can be. Zane says, "Thinks it's a mix because Tulu had a chance where Virgil was out of position, but Gravenberch never tracked his runner." There you go. So it's a mixture of the two not doing their jobs then. That's pretty much what I see. But are we laying it at the feet of the defenders being out of position? Or are we laying it at the feet of the midfielders not doing their jobs as well? Because we are leaking goals still. We might be getting the 3 points now, but we're still leaking goals. And I'm not going to lie, we could easily have drawn that game. The amount of chances that Wolves had near the end, we could have easily drawn that game. On another day, we probably would have lost that game. But let's sink him.
What?
We were hanging on against the worst team.
Then you got put his heart up
The
on
worst team in the league we were hanging on. And we were hanging on. Don't make no bones about it. We were hanging on. At the end of the second half, they were peppering our goal. Absolutely peppering our goal. I kept on seeing comment after comment after comment of shots by Tulu, mostly. It's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough at all.
Wait, what problem?
If you can't go and beat the worst team in the league comfortably,
Let go.
what chance do you have of being a top team? Another team might have actually defeated us today. Real talk. Another team might have actually beaten us today. It's only by the good graces that we were playing Wolves that we didn't lose today or draw. Now, I don't know what that performance was about. I'm not usually one who complains about performances, but when you're performing like that against the worst team in the league, there's something not right. But we'll chalk it up. I must say it's a bad day in the office, but a good result. That's what we'll say for this game. It's a bad day in the office, but we'll take the result. One of those, you've had a really bad day in work, but you've still been productive and hit results. So you just chalk it off and move on to the next one. That's one of the good things about football, isn't it? There's always another game to prove yourself. And I'm sure that's what we're all expecting. Is a big improvement on that Wolves performance when we're taking on Leeds. Because we already know what type of game Leeds are going to play. Do we have what it takes to keep them out this time? Time will tell. Overall, Zane, what did you think of the game? Yeah, if you just want to comment, I'll read it out when I see it. No, there's not really that much else about this game, to be honest. I've gone through all the positions that we had. I mean, I could quickly dive into McAllister. It's good to see him shooting again, at least. Pity he doesn't know where the net is. He seems to know where the post is. Seems to know where the what. I'll hit the ball wide. He doesn't seem to know where the net is again. Some of the saves their keeper pulled off for his shots. Any keeper can do it. It's nothing special. But again, he's recovering from a hernia operation, so it's hard to actually compare him to him when he's recovering from something like that. Said it once, I'll say it again. Should be on the pitch. Simple as that. Should not be on the pitch. But he was. So there you go. I think most of our problems started when he moved Frimpong over to right wing and put Bradley as the right back. For some reason, we didn't seem settled after that. For whatever reason, even though Bradley's a natural right back, the defenders just didn't seem settled with him there. I don't know if that was just me who noticed that, but they seemed a little bit unsettled by having Bradley back there. which is kind of strange considering he's one of our natural right backs. Okay, guys, just gonna have a look on X and see if there's any rumours as well for us. You know, with transfers coming up, we used to get a good few rumours coming through. So let's see if we can find anything. Oh, this is interesting. IndyCar reports Arnie Slot and Federico Chiesa were in deep conversation on the team bus. That's interesting. It's very interesting, actually. Wonder what that conversation was about. Let's see if we're saying anything else, Indy. See if Indy's got any more updates for us. Looks like the Barcola news has gone quiet for a little bit. No surprise there. No, not much from our Steve. See if Fab's got anything to say. No, nothing there either. Yeah, I'd say so. What do you think about Milos Kerkez today? I think he's gone from he's getting better and better every week. He's looking more like the Bournemouth player. The Bournemouth Kerkez than the one we got in the beginning of the season. He's looking much more comfortable recently. Just look and see if there's anything online to report. Don't think there is. That Eddie Carla reporting on Chiesa and slots interested. I wonder what they were talking about. No, didn't see anything online. Anything to report anyway. As I say, guys, the performance was terrible. No bones about it. It was absolutely horrific. We do need to shape up a bit because a lot of the chances that Wolves missed, Leeds won't. And we know that because we've only just played them and they managed to score 3 goals against us. Now, granted, we played a lot better. We've won a couple more games since then. Fair enough. But we're still got to play better than we did today, and that's the bare bones about it. We've got to play much better than we did today. I think, though, a good few more games, and we're more than likely going to see the best of Florian Wirtz. Just give him a few more solid performances like that, and he'll be coming into his own. His first goal, and then he got his first assist. It's a slow start for the guy, for the kid. But at that price, all the rival fans were trying to say he should be doing this, and this. And unfortunately, it seemed a lot of our fan base took the bait. And that's the thing, isn't it? Why would you take the bait?
Yo.
Welcome back, Rods. Different
Yes,
government?
my friend. How goes it?
Not too bad.
Yeah. What we talking about?
Oh, I just dissected the game, went through all the players, what I thought the players were like, because I went back and had a look at the game itself. Not impressed with a lot of the team. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not impressed with the team of what I've seen on the highlights. Even the
Yeah,
highlights,
yeah,
even the highlights look bad, and that's saying something. If the
yeah.
highlights look bad, what about the rest of the game? I didn't have the unfortunate job of actually watching the match. That was your unfortunate thing today.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, in the days, it's like all you can say really in the day is like we got the 3 points. Do you know what I mean? We got the 3 points. I suppose that's what counts. Do you know what I mean? But it's not. It's still. It's not sustainable, is it? It's not really sustainable. Big up Ravi in the building, man. Ravi says, Ravi said, big up lads. How was the game? I didn't get a chance to watch it as I was out with a couple of good mates.
Trust me, you
Then,
missed nothing apart from the
yeah,
Florian Birch goal
yeah.
and the Gravenberch goal. Apart from that, you missed absolutely nothing. We were hanging on by a thread.
You know what I mean? I mean, the 2 goals that we scored in that, yeah, they were good goals. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, they were good goals. I mean, Gravenberch goal was good, well set up by Frimpong. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, a bit of wing play there. Then you had the Ekatike and Verts link up, and he just slotted it through. Took his chance well. Do you know what I mean? So the two chances, and the 2 goals that we did, did score, they were good. That was probably the highlight of the game, to be honest. That's probably the highlight of the game. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, we didn't really miss much. I ain't gonna lie to you. You are right. Understood. This type of football is not sustainable. It's not. It's not sustainable. It's literally not sustainable, mate. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you guys, but it's not sustainable.
And like I was saying to you before, you didn't want to be right about slots because if you're right, that means we're going to be bad.
Yeah,
You wanted him to prove you wrong. I
yeah.
know that you wanted him to prove you wrong, but
Oh, most definitely.
you could just see the trees for the trees and not the forest.
Yeah. What's it? What's the stairs? My friend sent me a YouTube video. Music video.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so yeah, I didn't want to be right, but unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? You know, which doesn't please me in any way, shape, or form. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, because like what I'm saying in the day is, if after like last season we won the league last season, and all we're hoping for is to get top 4, well, that's a step back, then, isn't it? That's a step back. Literally, is a step back. Do you know what I mean? So,
Ravi's comment says it all.
yeah, yeah. Let me see. What it says. Ravi says, Rod's cop. We are Liverpool. It's not even about being arrogant. We shouldn't be this poor. Fact.
That's the
That is
facts.
a fact. That is a fact. Do you know what I
Biggest
mean?
club in England, holding on to the worst club in England. What is going on?
Yeah. Simple. And then people are saying that today that sort of like Semenya wouldn't improve our team.
Are you
Go
insane?
figure.
Semenyo
Go
wouldn't
figure.
improve his team. Are we
Yeah,
talking
people
about
are saying that, innit?
Semenyo?
People are saying that. People are literally saying that Semenya wouldn't improve our team. How about that? How about that? Yeah, what's it on?
I give up.
Yep, let's do some player ratings, yeah?
Oh, this should be fun.
Right, let's go. Alison Becker.
And
Didn't really do much.
That hurts Ravi to say that comment. I bet you it hurts him to say that, but he is correct right now.
Sorry?
The comment Ravi just put there, I know it hurts him to say that, but he is correct right now.
Yeah, I know we are rivals, if you know it, but we are no better than them.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Couple of places, yeah, but that's about it. Okay, so that's it. All right, what you say for Alison Becker?
It looked like he was getting peppered right at the end of the game. He didn't get a clean sheet, so we knocked him down a few points for that. He was getting absolutely peppered, so I'm guessing maybe 6.5.
I can go with that. 6, 8.
But trust me, if he kept a clean sheet, it'd be a lot higher than that. But I'm not mistaken the fact that he's not able to keep a clean sheet.
Yeah. Against Wolves,
Against Wolves.
Yeah. Not being funny, should be keeping a clean sheet against them.
Exactly. Even if they do get past your defence, Allison, and I'm aiming this right at you, you're supposed to be the best goalkeeper in the world. How can the best goalkeeper in the world not keep a clean sheet?
Against the worst team in the world.
Against the worst team. How's that work?
Okay. They started with Bradley, didn't they?
No, it's
No,
Frimpong.
yeah, it did. No, Frimpong, sorry. My mistake, so. And I was just waxing lyrical about him, and then I forgot he started. I'm going to give Frimpong 7.5 because he did get
I was going to give him an 8. He didn't put a foot wrong. He literally did not put a foot wrong. He set up. He got an assist, and he was everything you wanted from a player. Everything you wanted for the position he plays.
Yeah. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm coming back, bro. Oh, wait. I'll be back. Just what am I doing? Yeah, I'll be back, yeah? So let's talk to the chat, innit?
Yeah. I'll talk to the chat and see who's there. Ravi or anyone else in the chat, if you want to give us your player ratings, then go ahead. Well, we're going to go through to the other ones. Then Kanate. I mean, walk through again. Cop Rods, it's terrible what our club has turned into. We are not being Rocky Liverpool. Yes, we know things ain't going to be 100% perfect, but when we talk about Liverpool, we need to be talking about winning. Yes, we do. 100%. 100%. It's not the Liverpool team I was brought up on, of course, because the Liverpool team I was brought up on was just after the Hillsborough tragedy, and unfortunately, so I had to watch a team that was capitulated in every sense of the word. We had a few good players. We had a few good moments. The Gerard Houllier era, for example, that was really good. I got to see 3 trophies. As a youngster, I'd never seen Liverpool win 3 trophies before, so 2001 was really good for me. And then my first Champions League final I ever got to see we win it. So the second Champions League final I got to see was 2007. I've got to be honest with you, I was expecting us to win that as well. Just based off the heart and determination I'd seen with the first one. But unfortunately, Benitez on the day was playing silly buggers. He had Peter Crouch on the bench, who at the time was our most informed striker. Yeah. And yeah, let's just say we didn't win that match. I think it ended up being 2-1 in the end.
I'm back.
Well, that's all right.
Right, Kanate.
Canate. Well, as Paul Allison was getting peppered in the end, that just says to me that Canate was not doing his job.
Yeah.
Your job is to help us defend and keep the ball out the net.
Yeah.
You didn't do that, did you? So I'm giving you a 5. You were average.
Yep. I'm also going to give Virgil van Dijk a 5 as well because
I was going to say the same.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 5 as well because he was supposed to do his job as a captain and as a defender, and he didn't really do it, did he? Really?
No, he didn't.
Oh, so you get a 5
You let
as
Allison get absolutely peppered.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to watch the actual game at the time because obviously I couldn't get it on. But when the commentary was coming through, it was just Wolves.
Oh,
every single time.
Put it this way, the vision was just like the commentary, put it that way.
Yeah.
What you said about Kirkes?
From what I've heard, Kirkes seems to have arrived. He seems to be,
He was all right actually today. Actually, he was pretty
really
decent.
good.
I'll give him a 6.5 actually, to be honest.
I was going to say 6.5 to 7 easily. The guy was just not,
Yeah.
Just very quickly, Ravi says, "Cops, Rods, you know how much we all love this club, but I feel like we are just mediocre right now, and a mid-table club. When all know we are better than this, we are. We're 100%. Yeah,
this one, yeah. Rods, you know how much we all love this club, but I feel like we are just mediocre now and a mid-table club when we all know we are better than this." Can't disagree with that, mate. Cannot disagree with that. He's got another one here as well. He says, Rod's Cop, I don't think these players trust what Slot is doing. This is what I'm saying, because I was having a conversation with Fuzz in the week, and he's saying, obviously he's talking about the players and all that, and I said to him, what it is, the players at the end of the day, right? Put it this way, the way the players play, it's a mirror image of their head coach or manager. Because remember at the day, their head coach or the manager, whatever position he's got, right? Remember, he's giving them the tactics. He's telling them how to play. Now, some people say it, then they will look, well, they should take initiative and, obviously play different and different, different. You can't do that. If your head coach or your manager tells you a specific way to play, a specific tactic, you cannot go against that, because guaranteed next week you're not going to be in team sheet. Simple as that. Do you know what I mean? So you have to do what the head coach or manager says. Gravenberch got a goal. So I'm going to give Gravenberch 8.5. I thought he was pretty decent today.
I was going to say the same thing, 8.5, because he got a goal and he was doing what he was supposed to do. He was doing his job.
Yeah. So that's that one done. Jones, what did you think of Jones?
He's keeping the ball for too long again.
I mean, his explanation of why he keeps the ball, like, I have to go with it, isn't it?
I have to go with it, but it's just not a very good explanation, though, is it?
It's true, actually. You know?
It's just not a very good. It's just not a very good explanation for why he's doing it.
Yeah, I get you. You know what it is? You know, to be fair, it works sometimes and doesn't work. Yeah, it can not work other times. You know what I mean? So, what's your ratings for him?
6.5. He's lucky.
Yeah, 6 points. 5. Okay. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna give him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him -2.
So that's probably the
That's I'm giving him that.
yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Ravi's commented again. Put another comment in. You want to read that out?
I'll have a look. I'll read it out for you, mate.
Yeah, man.
It's this one here. This big one here, isn't it? Yeah, it's a big one.
That's
here.
the one.
Roz, Roz Cop, when the window we had happened, I thought fair play. Hopefully, Sock could do something, but he reverted back to the rubbish in games that made me not trust Slot in the first place.
Facts, Ravi.
Cannot disagree with it either. Cannot disagree with it either. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Chiesa.
Will it be McAllister?
Do you want to do Mac first? Yeah.
Yeah, McAllister. Let's do Mac first.
All right. What's your rating for Mac?
McAllister started having a few shots in the box. Again, shouldn't really be on the pitch. So I feel harsh giving him 6.6. So I'll bunk it up to 6.5 because he was no better. He was no worse than Jones.
Yeah. So what you gonna say? He did have a good shot on target though. He did. What are you gonna we're gonna give him?
6.5.
6.5. 6.5. Oh shit.
Yeah, just put Chiesa in
Yeah,
there.
I'll put Chiesa in it. Chiesa in there. CH. No, it's not, is it? What is it? How do you spell it now again?
Isn't it like Chelsea?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, CH. Of course, yeah.
From a distance, looks like it says Chelsea.
They got beats here as well. Good. What's your rating for Chiesa?
I don't think he put a foot wrong, but I don't think he actually.
I was vexed in the day that he got subbed. That he was the first one to get subbed. I was vexed, and you know what? In the day, if Inter Milan, yeah, are kind of like in what they're saying. Ravi says, respect, Rods, respect to you guys. Yeah, big up, man, big up. I like Chelsea. It's a shame a great player like I think you must say like must have went Chiesa, isn't it?
He went to
like
Chiesa.
Yeah,
I bet it's the
shame
iPhone.
Great player like him is getting disrespected. That's facts. Everything that Ravi said tonight is facts, you know.
Yeah, man. See, there he is.
Everything that Ravi said tonight is facts.
Yeah, man. He's on a roll, this guy. Got it. He's getting everything exactly spot on, exactly how we'd say it.
You know, if Inter Milan are serious and want to take him in a day, right? I say Chiesa, run for the hills, man. Run for the hills and don't look back. Fair play to you, and because you're a brilliant guy, you're a model professional, and you do not deserve to be treated like this. Seriously. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I don't care.
I'll give him a 7. He was better than our midfielders.
No, actually 7. Yeah, you're right. 7 because he's getting You know what is 7.5 because he's getting disrespected.
Yeah, 7.5 because he's getting the disrespect. He does not deserve the disrespect he's getting. This guy was absolutely incredible in the Euros, and that is the Chiesa I am seeing right now.
Yeah. After that time at the day, he saved us from getting beat from Sunderland. You know.
Yeah.
If I was Arne Slot, I'd be rolling out the red carpet for him.
Yeah. None of the other players are running back for that. None of those other players are running back.
No. Not even our defenders. You know what I mean?
Got a goal.
He got a goal, so we do that.
My man's getting a 9. He was exceptional.
He was awesome today. He was awesome.
It's his best game by far.
Awesome. Yeah, he was really good.
As well, that finish, that is a proper striker's finish. That's cold. That's a cold finish, that one.
I know. Ravi says we need a ruthless manager. Yeah, I just think we need a more experienced manager. I think more experienced manager, more head coach. Rod's Cop, big up. Would you take Luis Enrique and not Nagelsmann or Areola?
Luis Enrique, about them.
I'll take Luis Enrique. I'll more or less take Nagelsmann as well. I'll take Nagelsmann. I would take Nagelsmann. But I won't take Areola.
Who's Nagelsmann manager again? Who does Nagelsmann manage?
He's German. He's German national coach.
Oh yeah, okay.
He used to manage Hoffenheim, Stuttgart, Bayern Munich as well. Do you know what I mean? Good young manager, and he speaks good English as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can speak good English. You know what I mean? He's very kind of like very clued up for a young manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll take them two, but I won't take Areola because he's going for it right now, isn't he? He's going for it with his team. He can't even buy a win, can he?
No.
Ekatike. I'm going to give Ekatike an 8.5 today.
He's getting an 8.5, yeah.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good linking up play. I remember that he got the assist for Florian Wirtz.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah, he worked well with Florian Wirtz. Do you know what I mean?
They have such a good partnership going on. And he has that great partnership with Isaac as well. So this is going to be something very, very special.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I think because, you know what I mean, he was playing in the Bundesliga the same time as obviously Wirtz and that, yeah. I think he knows how Wirtz plays and he knows Wirtz's strength. You know what I mean? As a player.
Isn't it funny how many of the Bundesliga we've actually got in our first 11? Frimpong, Wirtz, and Ekatike.
Yeah. And the man of the match is
Wirtz. Florian
Wirtz.
It's
easy. He's our man of the match, my friend. He's our man of the match because he was awesome today. His movement, everything was just quality. So this is the player ratings. I'll just read it out. Alisson Becker gets 8.5. Frimpong gets a 6, isn't it?
No, it's an 8.
Shame.
Yeah, sorry. Frimpong gets an 8. Konate gets 5. Virgil van Dijk gets 5. Them two need to back up their ideas, to be honest.
They need to back up their ideas. I'm not being funny.
Yeah, especially Virgil, because he's the captain. He needs to back up his ideas. Kirkheads gets 6.5. Gravenberch 8.5 because he scored a goal. And Frimpong got an 8 because he had the assist. Jones wasn't one of his better games. He gets a 6.5. He's lucky, actually. Chiesa didn't put a foot wrong, getting disrespected by Slot. I don't like it. He gets 7.5. McAllister, we gave him 6.5, didn't we? 6.5. Wasn't really. No. He had the one shot on target, and that's about it. But you know what I mean? Florian Wirtz gets a 9. He's actually our man of the match.
Exceptional.
Exceptional performance today. So, that was just German excellence. You know what I mean? Vorsprung durch technique. You know what I mean? And Ekatike 8.5 because he was really good as well. He was amazing. He linking up plays, making us runs and stuff. You know what? To top it, he just needed a goal just to top his performance. If he got a goal today, yeah, he would have been the man of the match. Do you know what I mean? He was good. Yeah, so that's our player ratings for today. For today's game. Well, yesterday's game, because it's gone 12 o'clock.
If anyone in the chat disagrees, then please feel free to comment. But from what we were seeing, this is what we're saying.
Yeah.
A couple more chats come through there, Rods.
Yeah, I'm gonna read them now. Actually, let me change up. Yeah. So, yeah, what's this one there? Yeah. Cop and Ross, you guys are like me. How much you love Liverpool? It's a crying shame. Yeah, it's a crying shame, my friend.
It's a crying shame. It is.
It is a crying shame. What we have become. Facts.
Yeah, because summer was built with so much potential, much potential, but the guy at the helm was willing to rip up the book just because he was so sensitive about it being called Klopp's team. Mate, get over yourself. You've got a trophy that not many managers even see.
Facts.
There's no other team in this league that right now that sees the Premier League other than Manchester City and Liverpool. It's been like that for the past 10 years.
You like how you got the Liverpool badge above you?
Yeah. I'm loving that. That's who I support, not the manager. That right there. That's who I support.
There you go, mate. Cop Rod's thoughts on Costas and Elliot coming back from loan. Him, they would be used in the team.
He means how they will be used in the team.
Yeah, how they will use the team. Yeah, so is that autocorrect business?
It's the iPhone again.
I don't know. I don't know. Seeing how stubborn this manager is, I don't know if he plays him.
I don't expect to see Costas, but he can't deny Elliot. He's got too many injuries. He can't deny Elliot. You might sit there and say he's an Aston Villa player, but when he rocks back up to Anfield in January, put him back on that Liverpool shirt, my man ain't an Aston Villa player anymore. He's back home where he belongs. He's wearing this colour right here, this red. That's what he's wearing. Not the Villa. He's wearing red again.
But he's not an Aston Villa player anyway. He's not an Aston Villa player anyway. He's a Liverpool player because he's on loan. We didn't sell him to. We put him on loan with an option to buy for 35 million. Aston Villa has already said they're not triggering that sort of like that clause. They're not triggering it. So to be honest, you can have your player back. That's what they're basically saying. So he's a Liverpool player. Go show him what a dunce this guy is. How not him. Yeah, we get you, bro. Any club who had our summer window would have been leaning back like Fat Joe, saying we were gonna do bits like Tropicana. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get you.
We get you, man.
I get you, bro. Yeah, it's amazing how what we're doing now. As I was saying, you know, it's to what I was saying a long time ago. It's just that I just don't think this guy's got the experience. Do you know what I mean? To take us where we want to go. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't got the experience, and it's showing now because he's got some good couple of players at the day, but he doesn't know what to do with them.
No.
You know what I mean? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something in the day, yeah. I'll tell you something for nothing. If Supposedly wasn't suspended and was able to play this game today, right? He would have played him right back. He would have played him as a right back. I know he would have. I know for a fact he would have. I'm surprised that they didn't play. He didn't stick Curtis Jones in there.
He's done that before.
There you go. There you go. Do you know what I mean?
This manager, man. How much? What have they got to see? What have they got to see for this manager to actually be at least spoken to properly?
They don't really care, to be fair. They don't really care. You know what I mean?
We don't have a style play.
No, man, they don't care. All they care about is the fact that they sort of like, this is their pet project. This is their pet project. And they're going to flog the arse off it, man. Seriously. They're going to flog the arse off it until it comes to a time where they think to themselves, well, he has to go now because, you know what I mean? We're getting towards a relegation spot, you know what I mean? As long as it's working.
We're climbing up the table, so we're heading back in the other direction from where we were. We're just heading back in that direction of going back up to the top. So for now, they're just going to be looking at the fan base going, well, his job's secure right now because look where he's heading to. He's on the trajectory upwards.
That's what I'm saying.
Not knowing that the fans are just tearing their hair out.
This is what I'm talking about. So, you know what I mean? As long as that he's like, still getting some results and such. You know what I mean? You get me? They're going to just keep him in.
Yeah.
Keep him in. So these people, these owners and these people, like, you got people like, Michael Edwards and that, right? They haven't got a clue. They literally haven't got a clue. Rod's Cop, do you see Costas being sold? Yes.
Yeah, because we have no use for him.
Yeah. I see, not being funny, then I see him getting sold as well,
Elliot?
Yeah, I see him getting sold as well.
I don't think so.
Don't like Elliot. Doesn't like Elliot. Well, this slow build-up play is ridiculous. Good job we have Ekatike as well as Isaac. You get me? True?
True, man. Get you.
That's true enough, mate. That's true enough. Roz, when was the last time you were really gutsy in the game?
We're not.
Frankfurt, when we beat them 5-1.
That was the time when all the shackles came off, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Frankfurt.
You can always tell when Slot doesn't care because he just literally throws the team on and goes, do what you want.
Yeah.
He does it in the Cups and he does it in the Champions League. Well, mate, you better start taking that Champions League very seriously. Very seriously, because we won a major.
Well, didn't you hear what he said? He's happy. He's happy that he's out of the League Cup.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Not gonna lie, that did piss me off. That's our cup. The guy knows absolutely nothing about this club. I'm happy we're out of Liverpool's cup. You what? We're happy. I'm happy we're out of the League Cup, mate. That's our cup. What do you mean you're happy out of our competition? What do you mean?
Make that make sense.
I'm trying. No, coming up with nothing.
No, you can't. There's nothing you can come up with. There ain't shit we can come up with, man. Because, like, it's just poor. You know what I mean? Poor around. But this is what we got to deal with. This is what we've got to deal with, and this is literally on the day sort of like what we got to be satisfied with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll give you nothing and you'll like it.
Exactly. Rod's cop reverts. We need to let him have a free roll. Yes, that's true. Excuse me, if that makes sense. That will show how good he is, like he plays for Germany. Facts.
I think he
When
did
he
have a
plays for
bit of a
Germany, he's
free
got a free
roll
roll.
today. He did have a bit of a free roll today, didn't he? Because he was supposed to be on the left wing, but yet he ended up sliding into the 10.
That's what I'm saying. And that's where he scored his goal, isn't it? For the
So I don't
10.
think he was actually playing left wing today. I actually think Kirkes ran so far up to the side he wasn't playing. Kirkes was playing on that position instead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think it really and truly he just let the shackles off of Vert still. But what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to do that a lot of times now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You're
just
gonna do that
take
a lot
them
of
off.
times. I mean,
Take the shackles off and just let Verts be free on the pitch. If
mm,
you're going to start him in left wing, you better not be a left winger. They might be studs in the left wing, but I don't want to see him there. I want to see him in the 10. The same with
facts.
Szoboszlai when he comes back and he's on the right wing. I want him in the 10.
How good was Aston Villa today?
My word, they're really good. They are really good. I was watching that game as well. They were really, really good, Villa.
Yeah, they fucking turned Chelsea inside out, mate. I tell you, I was killing it. I was killing it. Turning
That
Chelsea.
app works perfect, so I'm ready for next time.
Huh?
That app works perfect as well, so I'm ready for next time.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you something. They played really good today. Played really good. Do you know what I mean?
Kind of worried about playing them again.
Mm.
Kind of getting concerned about playing Villa again, even though we kick-started this, by the way, guys. We
Yeah,
kick-started
and
this.
you know what it's going to be though. You know, the next game against that we played was at Villa Park, and it's in Birmingham.
Exactly.
And it's on Villa Park, man. Isn't it, man?
Yeah.
So ain't gonna be an easy day, mate. I tell you.
Nope.
Yeah.
But Footy was wrong about Wolves. We escaped the wolf pack. We just escaped the wolf pack. Footy was so concerned about this game. We're going to give them their first win. We nearly did.
Mm.
Let's not have no bones about it, guys. We nearly did give them their first win. Talou was having as much joy as he wants, shooting from outside the box.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, then, when they go down, right, we should just raid their team, man.
Say Talou.
Yeah. They got that guy, what's his name? On the Andre Trindale.
Yeah, we were talking about him.
As I say, we were supposed to buy him.
Well, buy him now then.
It fucking ends up for Wolves.
Probably much cheaper now anyway. How many times has that happened though? We've been linked to a player, they've gone to Wolves, then we bought him from Wolves.
Mm. You're laughing though, Rafi. Rod's cop, we should let our players play with freedom like George Michael, but still have them play a certain way, if that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
George Michael,
George Michael. Pick up George Michael.
yeah, George Michael. Listen,
Yeah.
that man had a good voice, you know.
He did.
Had a good voice. And I still think it's suspicious the way he died, you know.
I do as well, but
I do. That's suspicious. And you know what? He did not deserve that.
no.
Did not deserve it from that. And then his boyfriend, yeah. Imagine this, you know, boyfriend about a year and a half after he died. Boyfriend tried to get money from the family, you know what I mean? And saying that George Michael promised him sort of like all this and all that and that. And he's trying to sort of like get money out of him. You know what I mean? Because I think what George Michael might have done is like he might have left a lot of his money to his family. Do you know what I mean? He might have done that, so he's trying to get some money. But I think so. Well, not being funny, right? If he cared about you that much, yeah, he would have left you at the day. He would have left you your portion. You wouldn't have to be Donald. You wouldn't have to try and go down that route. So I don't know what happened with it. because his boyfriend was supposed to be someone like I think he's a businessman. He's like international businessman or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, but they're saying that there was literally saying that day that in his later, in his later life as it is, you know what I mean? You know, when you say like later life, it makes it sound like he was old, but like towards the end of his life, they said he was living like a recluse. Like a recluse and everything that didn't want to see nobody and this and that. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? Something's not right about that whole situation. It just doesn't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me. All that. Because remember at the day, he was the only one to be successful in getting out of a contract from a major record labels. Sony.
Yep.
He was the only one that's done that. Do you know what I mean? You know, so who knows? They might have got their pound of flesh in anyway. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, brilliant singer.
I just don't trust the industry. I don't trust the industries, and I've always never trusted the industries because they always look at.
No. Why would you?
I don't.
Why would you? Ravi says it was a good touch. Jota's kids being mascot. Oh, was he?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't realize that, man. Is it?
Yeah, Joe's little ones were there.
I didn't realize that, man. Ross.
Yeah, because
I caught it just as the mascots were going inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I didn't see all that.
I understand the sentiments behind it because Wolves was obviously his first Premier League club.
Yeah.
So
and they still hold him at Wolves in the highest regard.
They were singing the Jota song. They were singing the Diogo Jota song.
Yeah, all on 20 minutes. On 20
all
minutes.
of them. Everyone in the
Everybody
stadium
was singing it. Everybody around the ground was singing it. I thought, what a touch, man! What a touch.
You know what a touching moment that really was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? She must have got personally invited to the game then, really.
Yeah, by both sides. Both sides would have invited her to this game. 100%. They would have said, right, this game, Wolves Liverpool. This is an important game. Jota's kids are going to be there, and so will you, because this is a big game. This is a big game for your family because he played for both clubs.
And you know what it is as well, right? I really feel sorry for her. You know, imagine this, right? You start going out with a girl, right? When you're both 13 years old, you start going out with them, going out with each other. Most relationships like that don't last, do they? It's like puppy love, isn't it? It's like puppy love. You just don't last. You know what I mean? But like they started going out with each other when they're 13 years old and just lasted all the way through till they got to big people and that, right? They have kids and all. They have kids and that, and they decided to sort of like put the ice and the cherry on the top of the cake by saying yes, we're gonna get married now. Do you know what I mean? Just got married, and a fortnight into getting married, your missus passes away. You know what I mean? Boy, I don't know how I will cope with that. Do you know what I mean?
I'd hate that. Absolutely hate that.
Because you know what it is, and that to me, and then listen, that's their first love. That was their first love. That was the first and only one and only love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you start to think of not that you don't, not that you hope that it won't happen, but you start to think it. And will she ever find another person to love like she did before? And you got to think of, no, it's not going to be. You know what I mean? You know, and it's like and 3 kids. They've got 3 kids in it. They've got 3 kids and that. No man, that's just. But I thought it was a good touch what Liverpool did. They paid his wife at the end of the day, right? They paid his wife the rest of his remaining contract with Liverpool. They gave him that money. I can't remember how much it was. Something like over £100,000 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. But they got the rest of the remaining sort of like.
Yeah, because they terminated the contract, which automatically meant they had to pay it out. Yeah.
Yeah. They did that. They did that on purpose, didn't they? They did that on purpose. They terminated the contract on purpose so they can pay her out, give a payout. So, like the kids are looked after now, aren't they? The kids are looked after. You know what I mean? That's a nice college fund for them, isn't it? You know what I mean? College fund and stuff. Yeah, man. It's really sad. It is really sad. What the whole situation. Do you know what I mean? It is really sad. Hold on. Let me see what's happening here. Yeah, Rab's always got some good vibes. It goes, Jota, his song is still got quality and makes teared up when I hear it. Yeah, it does.
I hear you.
Oh yeah, it does. You know the Celtic one they got for their Jota. Have you heard that one? That was heavy, you know. That was heavy.
That was heavy. That one, yeah.
Every time we hear the people sing, Jota on the wing, Jota on the wing, you know. You're superstar from Portugal. Hey, yo, you need to give that to us, bro. You need to give that to us. You should give it to us. That one's heavy.
That was epic. That one, there, one.
I listened to that. Sometimes at the day, I just like, I would just like sometimes looking for YouTube, and I was like, yeah, I got to listen to that. Do you know what I mean? I like the bit when he goes like when he goes when he scores, you hear the people sing, Jota on the wing, the superstar from Portugal, la la la, yo fam, yo, that smashes it, man. Oh boy. Smashed it. A question, can I ask you guys what you think to Frimpong? For me, I think he's quality and gives us something we just can't teach and buy. I agree. Oh shit.
Apart from his cheese string hamstrings, he's quality. He gives us pace, and he's very technical on the ball, and he's starting to rack up assists. That's 2 assists in 2 games. What more can you ask? He's asked to be a right back. He's asked to be a right winger. He's playing both positions perfectly, in my opinion.
Yeah. The thing is about him that he's got amazing pace, and listen. This New Year's Day, we need to beat thing. We need to beat Leeds on New Year's Day. We need to beat them. We can't mess about.
If we play like we did today, though, I don't see us beating Leeds.
Yeah.
Because Leeds have shown they can score goals. 3 of them if they have to. It may have been at their ground, but give them momentum, give them determination. You just never know, do you?
Do you know that Aston Villa's only 1 point behind Man City?
We really did kickstart their season, didn't we? We really did. We really kickstarted their season, I must say. Ever since that loss to us, have they even lost the game since? I don't think they have they?
I don't think so, no. They've gone 11 games. They've gone 11 games run.
I bet you the 12 ones.
With a serious manager, these players will thrive and will look certified. I think it was 35. Yeah, they would.
Also correct again.
Yeah, they would.
I've got an iPhone myself and an Android, as I showed you earlier. But yeah, when you're trying to type out a message on the iPhone, if you press space, it just eliminates half the sentence.
Yeah, it's true. Did you know George Michael? Did you know George Michael was Greek?
No.
Did you know that?
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he's Greek. And George Michael's not his real name. I think it's on George or something.
George or
He's Greek.
something.
Yeah, he's Greek. He's from Bushy.
Mm.
Bushy, yeah, but I think he grew up in Finchley. Thursday, 8th of January, we need to teach the Arsenal a lesson, yeah, man. You can't lose down there, mate.
Nope.
Can't
Because
lose.
everything we've done, getting these results will mean nothing if we can't beat Arsenal.
We cannot lose down there, mate.
We need to beat Arsenal and essentially just hand the title to the next person who's coming up because they're not winning it. They're not winning it.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered if City win it, and I'm certainly not bothered if Aston Villa win it.
I wouldn't mind Aston Villa winning it, man.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
I wouldn't mind Aston Villa winning it, you know. I wouldn't mind Aston Villa winning it, you know. Seriously, I wouldn't say no to that, pal.
No.
I wouldn't
I'm
say
not
no
saying
to
that
that.
at all.
Because he just rub it in the face, in it. Because Unai Emery was a former,
I want Aston Villa to win it.
yeah,
I want
he was a
Aston Villa
former
to win it.
manager of Reds,
Yeah,
and
I'm on the
they never gave
bandwagon.
him a chance. Did
I've
they?
just bought my ticket and I'm on the train.
Yeah, I want Aston Villa to win it, man.
Oh, that'd really rub it in their faces, wouldn't it? Unai Emery stood there with the Premier League title before Arteta. Oh, please, 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 please do it, please.
Let me see something. Yeah, let me see something. I'm just going to check something.
Oh, that would be amazing. Our slot comes in, wins the Premier League title. Unai Emery wins the Premier League title, and then Arteta still stood there like.
Yeah. I need to see. When do we play Aston Villa again?
We can't comment there, Robbie just put.
I was an idiot there. Rod's cop. I was talking to my sister-in-law, who is a Portuguese Benfica fan. Okay, yeah. And she was saying how annoying Gokres and Odegaard are with the hair flicks. Not that. That's funny, actually. You know? Let me see something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Right. Oh, we got Villa 17th of May. Yeah, that should be all done by that time anyway.
Yeah.
That game with Villa wouldn't even matter. Because I think all positions at the day will be sort of like sorted, and you literally know who's won the league. Yeah, I mean
That's good. We don't have to look forward to Aston Villa until May. Good luck rest of the league.
because we've got Man United on Old Trafford, 2nd of May.
We need to get them a hiding.
Yeah, but I think at that time it wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't, unless at the day we're unless at the day we drop out the Champions League spot and we're just trying to get into it, and it means getting into it, you got to beat your Man United. But other than that, it shouldn't really at the day mean anything really.
It does. It means Man United getting the hiding.
Oh
Regardless
yeah,
of whether it means
it's probably
anything or not, it's still giving Man United a hiding.
yeah, but it's probably just pride, isn't it?
That's
it's
it.
A pride thing. Yeah.
And rivalry.
Yeah. I've decided it today, yeah. What I've decided the other day, I was speaking to my mum the other day, yeah. I decided next Christmas, yeah, I'm gonna go to Brazil for Christmas. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was speaking to a Brazilian woman and she goes like, if you book your flight early, the earlier you book your flight, the cheaper you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because she went, yeah. And she went, I think she went, where did she go? So I think she went sort of, let's say December the 15th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
15th, between the 15th and the 20th, I think she went to Brazil. She got family out there still, obviously. And she went to Sao Paulo. Yeah. She said it's really beautiful Sao Paulo and place there. And yeah, she said like basically today she booked her ticket. In May. She paid for her ticket in May. And it cost her like 800 quid or something like that. 800 quid.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's going from she's going from like December and she's come back in February.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So she's going for a good, you know what I mean? She's getting for good run, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But I'll only probably be going for like 10 days anyway. I'll probably go December the 20th and come back like 2nd of January. Do you know what I mean?
There you go.
2027. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me read out this thing here, man. Raffy. Rod's Cop, I have rate Northside and Lee Gunner for speaking the truth on Arsenal, not sugarcoating the club like Pratt's, like Stricto, Egan, was it Brabs? Yeah, Brabs, yeah, they do. I don't think there's something. I think that Stricto. I don't think there's something right with him. Something right with him, you know. No, I think there's a slate missing there, mate. I think there's a slate missing. All right.
Why are you that age and still talking like you're younger than me? Like you're in your 20s? What are you doing, man?
Yeah. So she goes that she said she's going for next 800 quid. So she told me the best thing to do is to get your ticket. If you want to go to Brazil, get your ticket as early as possible. And of course, she said, you see these times here, like November, December, January, that's really their summertime. That's her summertime. So it's fucking piping hot, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Piping hot, bro. Yeah,
In the Brazilian sun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I said, yeah, man. Yeah, you just do that. You spend the whole year, and you literally spend the whole year in planning it. Get your apartment, like, and make sure your apartment's actually got everything that it needs in there. Do you know what I mean? You know, i.e., sort of like, you know, because I would like a veranda. You know, we have a veranda.
Yeah.
You have your Christmas dinner on a veranda with flat fire. Yeah, man. That's me.
Robbie's got another comment in there. He's talking about McAllister.
Oh, McAllister. He's the best I've seen from the Argentine. Well, God. Cop Rods, when do you think McAllister will get a rest for his own benefit? I don't know.
He won't.
Not as long as this prat of a manager's there.
He won't. He shouldn't be playing.
I mean, as a prat. Yeah, so right, I'm gonna make a move actually because time's getting on. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, yeah, and a turkey sandwich.
I'm gonna finish this biscuit.
Don't you have turkey sandwiches over Christmas?
Oh.
That's the best thing about, for me. That's the best thing about Christmas: the turkey sandwiches. You know what I mean? I didn't buy no pickle or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you eat mustard in your sandwiches?
No, my missus does. She eats that English mustard. She tried to put it on her plate. I'm like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Man. Absolutely.
Rabbi put another comment about Stricto again.
There's a panku.
I love that.
That's that one here, isn't it? Cops and Rods. I couldn't believe it that Stricto wanted to fight Northside over opinion on. So yeah, he did, innit? I was like, Northside was like, you idiot. Do you know what I mean? Because what he tried to say, he tried to say at the end of the day that Northside said something about his kids, and he goes like, so Northside goes, all right, hold on, hear me out, right? He goes, people, you can clip me up as well. You can go back and find the clips of what I said, and if it said, he said, you're a full-grown man that's got a wife and kids. You should be acting better than what you are acting. Never said anything about your kids. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that sort of like, he said, but he's an idiot. Strict as a fool, man. Like, and like what Northside was saying that day, listen, you don't want this smoke in there, really. You don't want the smoke. And just started going all stupid. Northside's big up Rod's Cop quality stream. Thanks for hearing my opinions. You're
Anytime,
very welcome, sir.
Just put them into the chat. We'll always read them out.
Yeah, anytime, bro. Right. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a show tomorrow. Probably be back Monday or Tuesday, one of them 2 days. But you'll see.
We're the community here, guys. Remember that. Anything you want to say, you put in this chat. We'll always read it out, and we'll always have a conversation about it.
Yeah. Of course. That's how we roll around here. You know what I mean? You know, as long as you're respectful, you know what I mean? You're good.
If you're Dylan, you get roasted, and if you're the other guy, the Bristol fan, you get respected.
There you go. You never walk alone. Big up Rods and Cop. Yeah, man. Cops and Rods in there. Cops and Rods in there. That's a new show coming in the new year, man. Don't watch that. Don't watch that. Right.
The chat's already jumped on board.
Yeah?
I think the chat's already jumped on board with Cops and Rods.
I know, innit? I'm telling you, man. You know what I mean?
Don't miss you when I'm not on this show.
Yeah. You're gonna have loads of guests on those shows, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Okay, guys. Also, Roz, please get Cop and Callum on the stream together. Respect. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get sort of like Callum, but I don't know about the other two. But yeah, Callum's always available to come on my show, man.
Yeah, man.
He's
Love
good.
to speak to Callum. Nice. Love to chat it up with Callum.
Yeah, Callum's a nice guy. Great guy. Right. So, yeah, guys, I shall see you guys. Make sure if you're watching this on a replay, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and also hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the show, and let me know your version of the player ratings, how you think it should have gone. Okay? All right, in the meantime, peace, love, and respect, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hello, guys.